Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh man, I better put this away before we go live.
Are you ready?
One more.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The crime The crime is rising.
Oh my God.
Crime is risen, baby. Welcome to the show. Now it's a fabulous episode 420, Brian.
420?
Can you believe we've made it this far?
Yeah. My eyes are so red, I can't believe it.
They're so deep in
I'm so fucking happy.
in strain. Yeah, the Sean's very happy.
Yeah.
Sean's a big proponent.
I got I have some CBD coffee, but dank right here.
Oh, is that a coffee drip you
Yeah.
have there? A CB
Yeah.
drip?
Yeah.
CB
Coffee
drip.
bean drip right here.
That's good stuff.
Coffee bean drip.
We are celebrating episode 420 of the weekly gaming stream known as the Poorly Played Stream.
Oh,
Welcome.
yes.
It's the middle of the Metal Gear Solid summer stream, as you know. This game saves data automatically.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking happy.
Sean loves it. And I wish to have Sean back on. You know, it's been so long since Sean was a guest on the Poorly Played
Yeah.
Stream. He hasn't been in. He's popped in and out of the chat. I'd like to talk to him now that he's beaten Resident Evil 8.
Yes.
I'd like to hear his thoughts, and maybe we could have him on during Halloween. We always go stream a Resident Evil game.
It'd be nice.
It'd be cool. What are we doing next year? I mean, we took a break last year. We did Silent Hill.
Yeah. So we can.
And we
either
talked
do-
about doing Silent Hill 2.
We did also talk about maybe revisiting 7.
That's right, because
Which would be cool.
we haven't done a full playthrough of 7 on
Ryan
the stream
did one, but it wasn't.
in a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of years. So
And he was doing a speed run thing. So
that
he
was a
wasn't-
one episode thing. This would be
Yeah.
us taking our time through
Yeah.
through the game, which I'd love to give a shot because I've actually never beat it with a controller, just with VR.
Really.
Yeah, I've only
That's
really
right.
played that game with VR.
That's right, dude. I always forget that you only did the VR on that. And honestly, it looks so much better outside of VR.
Oh my god, I know. I didn't realize that there was like that big of a difference.
Yeah.
And I started trying to play on like a mode way too hard for me too, like Nightmare mode or something. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do my second playthrough on Nightmare, like
Oh.
thinking that would work. It did not. So I didn't get very far. But I noticed like, oh, this actually looks like a HD game.
Yes.
It's not as grainy as it usually is.
And I don't think you've also never played your PS4 Pro when you did.
No.
When you did the VR, so that also
'cause
makes
that's
a
ladies-
huge difference.
That's Lady T's Pro.
Yeah.
So I kind of would be interested in seeing that on PS5. Perhaps we should play on the
Yeah.
PS5 for
I mean, yeah. Do you have the
next
dongle?
year's.
You can get it for free.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you know what is interesting? Dude, they didn't send me that dongle. I sent the email out. Did you
Yeah.
get yours?
I never applied for one because my VR is Frank's VR, so
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't want to steal his serial number.
I did apply. I wrote off the email and everything, and then they got back to me. Or, no, they never got back to me. I never heard or saw anything. Everyone I know and everything I read on Reddit is like, yeah, within 2 weeks I had it.
Huh.
It's been, I don't know, 6 months?
At least.
You can't get on the fucking helpline or the email customer service or the phone or anything with anyone to resolve it. They're just like, no, sir, it will just keep waiting. I'm like, but you don't understand. Like, something obviously went wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone has got theirs. I still have it.
Yeah.
Sean, speaking of our favorite guy,
So what?
he was so fucking nice. He let me have his.
Wow.
I'm so fucking happy.
That's what a nice guy. He's like, dude, let me give you my PS5 dongle. So you're saying like play 7 on PS5 in VR?
Yeah.
That would be. That's not what I want though. I want to experience the actual like good graphics of seeing it on a TV.
Yeah. Well, I'm
From-
just saying for your own like at home now that you have the PS5, it does look better.
It
on,
does?
on PS4 Pro. Yeah, I noticed a difference.
Okay.
It's a lot. It looks a lot smoother. It doesn't look like it does on the actual console, like without the VR.
I
But
owe myself to do that then.
Yeah.
I took your advice, Brian, and you have been 100% on point. I am now playing the Doom Eternal Old Gods
Oh.
DLC, which is a standalone game, which is cool. I don't have to put the disc in
Yeah.
to play the Old Gods stuff
Oh, you don't.
because I got the PS4 disc. Well, if I want to play the core game,
Oh.
I have to put the PS4 disc in. But if I just go play Elder Gods
Yeah.
at the front title menu,
Yeah.
it doesn't require a disc.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But that was, what, $30 for the combo? And I'm loving it. I could not remember the parkour, which I was really afraid of. But then, you know, the game doesn't judge you that harshly. If you fall off the map, you come back with 10% less health.
Yeah.
Like, no big deal.
Yep.
You can fall off the fucking map 20 times in a row. And I did.
Yep.
To learn how to play that parkour shit again. And, but I'm loving that DLC. It really is. Look at how perverted. This is the Tarantino shot. I just watched Mimic, and that little kid, there's an autistic kid who's, like, obsessed with people's shoes in that movie.
Oh, is there? Maybe.
Leather soles. Flat brownstone heel. Size 8. Mr. Funny Shoes. It's Mr. Funny Shoes.
I
He's a
remember
he's a
this
kid that looks
movie.
out the window and he sees Mr. Funny Shoes.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Josh Brolin is in it as a cop. It's great.
Wow, Giancarlo Gianni.
It's directed by Guillermo del Toro. This is a
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro movie I saw in theaters before I even was a Del Toro fan.
I guess I did too. I've seen this movie before. I mean, a long time ago.
They made terrible sequels.
Yeah.
But you got, who's the main actress? What's her name? She got blackballed by Hollywood. She got blacklisted for not giving in to Weinstein. Mira Sorvino.
Yeah.
But I loved her in this. And
That's
she's
right.
been in a bunch of good
She was
stuff.
a rising star at the time too.
But yeah, Trish was telling me a whole thing that came out about her. Like, she took a big hit career-wise because she wouldn't put up with that Miramax bullshit.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Good. I think the same
It was
thing
like her,
happened to-
Selma Hayek. I think there were a couple
Yeah, Selma Hayek.
stories that came out where they're like, yeah, no bullshit. Oh, you're caught. Mark II caught with the upskirt shot.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that almost ruined Selma Hayek.
Yeah. Well, they tried. I mean, Hollywood did try to blacklist like all those actresses for not playing ball.
Look, now he doesn't wear the glasses.
Oh, did he get LASIK?
No, because she said that he has pretty eyes.
Yeah, he's a sucker for the ladies.
Yeah,
How?
just like his stupid ass dad.
Yeah.
He was back then. Remember, he fell in love with fucking Gray.
Yeah, Sniper Wolf. He can be easily manipulated by pulling on his heartstrings,
Or to something else.
pulling on his
Dangle.
his dingle dang,
His Otacon.
pulling that dangle dang.
His Otadong.
Dang, Otacon. Is that a bottle of ketchup in your pocket, or are you just happy to see Snake? You're still coughing, bro?
Oh yeah, bro.
Gotta cough to
420.
get off.
I can't believe we've done 420 of these.
Yeah. And Snake is a smoker. Snake's always smoking cigs.
Blow big.
He's always puffing and passing.
Man.
Has there ever been okay, which Metal Gear character confirmed cannabis partaker? Do you think, was it the Sorrow on the front lines of Normandy? Was it Sonny in the year 2049, where it's legal and fashionable in the Metal Gear Rising universe? Maybe Blade Wolf.
Yeah,
He's got a built-in bong.
he does.
Dr. Madnar installed some kind of vaporizer inside Raiden's exoskeleton. You know.
Yeah.
Well, wait. It's pretty obvious that it's a reference in Phantom Pain, because the e-cigar slows down and speeds up time, right? Or it doesn't slow
yeah.
it down, it just speeds it up.
Yes.
So that, time manipulation with a vaporized cigar, that's confirmed. Venom's the big pothead.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It's because of all of his pain. He has chronic
Yes,
pain.
he's got phantom pains, and
Yeah.
chronic pains. It probably helps with his glaucoma. You're in a coma for 9 years. Maybe your pupils start to detach from your fucking eyeball.
Yeah.
My retinas are extending. What is glaucoma? Is pressure, interocular pressure,
I
right?
think glaucoma, isn't that when you have an issue with, like...
Pressure in your eyeball, interocular pressure, I believe. That was always the first time I ever heard of like medicinal marijuana was used for glaucoma patients.
Yeah.
And then cancer patients for not pain, but to maintain their appetites.
Oh.
Literally, the side effect of munchies was what the benefits of cannabis in cancer patients mainly were benefiting from.
Yeah.
Because they could keep weight on and stay healthier
Yeah, I think it like
because of the side effects.
it's nerve damage that creates like a blockage basically, and then like
So you can't see through it?
yeah, like calcification begins. Like
Calcified my
or
third
not,
eye,
it
dude.
buildup
Sorry.
of aqueous fluid. It's just fucking crazy.
I found some extra smoke in here just a
Oh.
second ago. Yeah, it was in this drawer. I'll
Put
show
it
you.
out.
Yeah, stomp that out.
It sucks, but yeah, it's part of
I think Colonel's got glaucoma. He's getting to that age. You know, young girlfriend
Yeah.
keeps him limber, but
yeah. He does some things.
I can't believe Rose is pretending to be with him even. Just to, I mean, poor Ryden, poor Jack.
Yeah.
No wonder he lets her rip. They have a kid, right?
Yeah.
And they're trying to protect that kid.
Yeah.
Does the kid come up in Rising at all?
You see him in this game.
You do see his son in this game. I remember because there's that reunited kind of thing where Rose and Ryden.
Do you see him in
But do you see him
Bro-
or hear about Rose or... I mean, he's working for a PMC. He's like private security for the, like, Kilongo,
I don't remember.
the president. You know, he's doing security
I mean,
in
just at the
Africa,
beginning.
right?
I think he's doing it as a job, and then yeah,
He's a
Rose and John
mercenary, yeah.
are not in Rising. Okay, so, yeah, they just
So they
don't
just
come up.
omit them.
Yeah,
The smoke is dissipating. I can breathe again.
I can weave again. That's still one of the funniest lines in any video we've ever done.
Asthmatics
I
were
can breathe
always...
again.
Yeah, someone puffing an inhaler as a comedy crutch is always made me laugh. I've done it a bunch of times during panels
Yeah,
where I've actually ran out of breath during the opening of our panel and I've needed to use the inhaler in my pocket, so I'll use it as kind of a crutch during the introduction.
yeah.
Because it always gets a laugh. And when I saw it on TV and skits and stuff, I always
Yeah.
laughed. But yeah, I do like that we put that in there.
The only-
I'm trying to think of, like, we've been talking about the New Kids in the Hall, everything coming back, and, like, all the tweets that all the cast members have been
Yeah.
putting out where they're in costume.
Yeah.
And I saw Bruce McCullough in the little green Legend of Zelda trucker
oh my
hat
God.
and the fucking backpack and his little fucking, like, Devil's jersey or whatever. Remember he played the little
Yes.
elementary school kid?
Yeah, with that fucking hat.
That green Legend of Zelda
yeah,
hat.
I can't
Dude,
believe he still has that.
well, they probably had to, like, put a new wardrobe together. But
I
the
doubt
fact
it.
that they made that.
yeah.
I think he had a gimmick. Do you remember him using his inhaler all the time in that skit?
Kind of. I mean, yeah,
It's been
a while.
so long.
I need to. I haven't seen them in a few years, and now I'm like old enough to get them. You know,
The
like
Kids in the
what-
Hall sketches?
Yeah.
That probably went over our heads.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, they were funny back then because they were slapstick and hilarious, as well as being like genuinely funny.
Yeah.
like-
the good song sketches. like-
Yeah. Well, all of the jokes, the subtle writing is the stuff that I missed.
Premise Beach.
Like I loved Scott Thompson's. What was it? When he would do the gay at the bar, sitting there being like, well, I guess that's just what you get when you are a drama queen, or you know, like he would just do that queen.
Yeah, the old sad queen.
Yeah, talking in front of an audience, like they are just lithe with jokes and like innuendo that I never understood.
You know, it was always that, like, the dressing up as women crutch in comedy, too. I never got tired of that. And I only saw that come out of, like, Great Britain with, like, Monty Python and stuff.
Yeah.
But then I saw the Kids in the Hall do it probably around the same time.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while you'd see something like that on old SNL and stuff.
Yeah.
But then I can't, I don't know, devoting a whole movie to it, unless it's white chicks. I don't want you to devote the whole plot of the film to it.
Well, you know what'll probably happen.
Bosom
is,
Buddies was a huge show.
Yeah. I mean, I just love the way that they've always done it, where they play the characters that they need to play, and it works because they can characterize so specifically that they
Yeah.
are different people.
Yeah.
Like the When Death Comes to Town miniseries IFC had back in like, was that 2006 or 7 or something?
Yeah.
That was actually a
I
great
need to watch
series.
that.
Oh,
Is that on Amazon now or
I have
something?
no idea. That's probably on HBO. I feel like it came out on HBO originally.
It was IFC.
Yeah. I
So
don't know
wherever
who owns
IFC shit lives.
IFC, but I'm sure you can find Death Comes to
Ah.
Town.
I gotta give the fucking. This is like the.
Yeah, it's on Prime Video.
This is like what happened in that Resident Evil movie on Netflix, where the hero of Panam Stan has to take the T-virus suppressant. They look just
really?
like that. Did you
Oh,
watch that Netflix
No.
anime?
I don't have Netflix.
I'm giving it a second run through. I like. It's really fucking high detailed computer animation.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
I bet it looks great. I bet it's a
Oh, it
fun
looks so
ride.
good on 4K. I mean, it probably isn't
I wouldn't
really
want-
outputting at that, but
Yeah. I wouldn't want to watch it alone. You know what I mean? Like, that's a movie that I would want to watch with, like, a group of people.
yeah, it's ultra gory.
I bet. It seems like it's going to be a fun, like,
It's
90-minute
short. It's
cutscene.
yeah, it's
probably less, 60, 70 minutes.
it's 2 hours, like
Is
just
it?
under,
Yeah.
I think. Face it, Snake. This cutscene's gonna go all episode. We talked last week about how the whole episode was the Big Mama cutscene,
Yeah.
then a boss fight that
Yep.
took us what?
20 minutes.
20
let's say.
minutes. Fair.
We did it. We didn't. I don't think we
I
died.
don't think we died.
We died once because we accidentally got blown off the roof.
That was right. But then it was like another hour cutscene after that.
Yeah.
The whole episode is just us watching this drama. It's like more of a soap opera.
Yeah.
It plays out. I want to change the camera angle again, but I forgot what button it was. Maybe I can't now.
Oh,
Whoa.
there's Jack.
Whoa. Sonny. She's like, don't hurt him. I just want to use his
No,
vape pen.
Jack can't go. He's not ready yet. He needs
It really does set up.
All right. This is when he's got like his jog on already or something. So he's talking through like robot shit.
Nah. I mean, he kind of. Yeah. I mean, he already has like so many cyborg parts. I don't know what's human on him anymore. His forehead.
Yeah.
No, his forehead almost even looks like a panel. He still needs some oxygen. He's like General Grievous under that thing.
Yeah.
There's some organs in there. But it really sets up like Sonny and him's relationship. I hadn't played, any of these games before I played Rising when that came out.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, why they stick Sonny in there? And it's like, they have a relationship here.
Oh yeah. And then she's like back here the tech wizard, so she's helping him with all that stuff. And-
She's like the Otacon replacement.
Yeah.
Dude, give us a fucking game like, Konami's gonna keep using the IP.
Well, that's
you
what we
know.
thought was gonna happen, but then it didn't.
Well, I think they're waiting. Time heals all wounds, and all this like fuck Konami talk and all that shit from what happened with Phantom Pain, like
Yeah.
that'll all be water under the bridge with consumers in another couple of
Oh,
years.
yeah. It already
Then
is.
you start using that IP again to either you get this remake out of the way, or whatever. But eventually, give us a fucking Sonny is the Otacon and Raiden is the Snake
Yeah.
type tactical espionage set way in the future, like past Rising Revengeance.
I would be
Throw
down
Blade
with that,
Wolf.
Man.
Blade Wolf's in there like your D-Dog.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Just
that'd be
Revengeance too.
sick.
Everybody wanted it. It's
Yeah.
not like it didn't do well. It just. I don't know. Like they never.
See, you want revenge? I'm talking like I want Konami to make a tactical espionage action game with Raiden and Sonny as the
Oh.
Snake and Otacon type character
I see
roles.
What you mean. I see.
But you're saying like you want Platinum to make another fucking slasher.
yeah.
that would be bitchin' too, man.
I love that game, but I mean, just do anything that's new with the series. I don't care anymore. Like, these games, the Kojima games, have been done and made, and I'm happy, and I can always revisit them, and they're masterpieces in my heart.
I don't lose hope for everyone getting along down the road, though.
Yeah, and dude, I fucking we made so much fun out of Metal Gear Survive that
Oh,
it's like, yeah, give me more shit like that. Like, give me more Metal Gear games that are just in that world. I don't need to hang out with just Snake anymore. Let me hang out with Raiden and Sonny and the progeny, Like, that's
Yeah.
the whole point of the series is, like, we're here for the next of us. That's why we're alive.
We got to pass the meme
Yeah.
along.
Meme of life.
Look at him. Let me zoom in. Tactical zoom. Who? He can barely stand Snake, and you're sending him off? Uh-oh. What hurt his face? He got burnt?
He got burned by an explosion.
Yeah.
It's not even as bad as everybody
It's funny.
reacts to.
It mimics the face on Venom, like in the end of the Ground Zeroes cutscene, where you see the medic
yeah.
fall back on him and the side of his face is burned there.
You're right.
I have no future.
Oh, dude, he's so emo. Fuck.
Mass destruction.
He's just a soldier. Remember the trailer at E3 was like him putting the gun in his mouth,
Yeah.
and the fucking gunshot, like it cuts away to black and you just hear a gunshot. It was like, yo, this is hardcore fucking self-death marketing.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not
Kojima.
gonna say the other word, so I'll use the preferred nomenclature: self-death.
Ooh, meow.
You're
Self-inflicted.
marketing the game with a cutscene where the main character is, you're assuming that he blows he R. Bud Dwyer's his way all over the E3 fucking stage.
Yeah.
Marker placed.
I'm buying this game. You got me, Konami.
I
Fucking
mean,
smart ass
sold a
motherfuckers.
shit ton of copies.
Ultraviolet, bit of the old ultraviolence, bit of the sex it sells.
Yeah, it was also during
What
that.
us American cowboys want.
Oh yeah, especially in 2008 during the hype
extreme.
of Saw and like Hostel.
We're all downloading porn from
Vor
Napster.
and all that shit.
It's
you know.
we're all just
I
wild.
went to Rotten.com every single
Gamers
day.
were in their wildest in 2008. They
Every-
were just
Every minute was Tub Girl this.
flew too close to the sun. That's what happened,
Go
Brian.
see that.
Now they got visual novels and
Faces of Death compilations.
no more chainsaw guns and
Blue Waffle. Jesus.
we played Gears on Trisha's Xbox One the other day.
Oh yeah.
Just threw the PS or the 360 disc in, and I couldn't fucking believe I remembered my password login.
Oh, you were telling me this over the
It's
weekend.
a Hotmail account.
Really? So was
It's-
mine.
It's a dead account.
Yeah.
And I remember trying to solve this years ago. Like, yo, this is a dead account. I have to change my Xbox login from this fucking Hotmail address. But I couldn't figure it out then. I still can't figure it out today. But I logged into Lady T's system with the
Nice.
dude. She's one of the philosophers, right?
Yeah. Her parent was or something.
No, it's not Mei Ling. It's who's the one from Operation Snake Eater? Who's your contact then?
That was.
Because Mei Ling's your save.
paramedic.
Yeah, paramedic's one of the philosophers. She saves your game then.
Yeah.
Now we're back to Metal Gear 1 game saving
Is
chick.
this when we go back to Shadow? Yes.
Oh, we're already here?
Really? Yeah.
Fuck.
See, that's what I was saying. Like,
Mission
you think,
briefing.
You think the game is long, but it's really, like, it's mostly in the cutscenes.
It's chaptered.
Yeah. So all of the cutscenes are fucking telling you all this shit, but when you get to the place itself, like, you can do a lot. But yeah, I'm almost positive we're going to Shadow Moses. Yeah.
I love it.
This is great.
You get me with the nostalgia trip,
And
man.
they did such a great job with this one. With yeah, like the fact that we revisit it and like, like, just yeah, it was just cool. I love this game.
It's really like opening my eyes to, wow, why don't I play this fucking once?
Well,
But it felt like such a task, even though it isn't.
mostly because it felt like a long ass game. Like,
Yeah. But it's like, you know what? I think I've only beat it once, but I've watched the full movie.
Yeah.
Like, when you search Metal Gear Solid 4 movie, and it'll be like YouTube uploads, like there's hundreds of them. People have made like key gameplay and all the cutscenes here. These used to be like eBay DVDs I would browse. But now that's just, what people upload to YouTube. So I'll watch those cutscenes and I always get sucked into that last cutscene. I've watched that last cutscene in the fucking graveyard with Old Snake and Big Boss. I've watched that probably a dozen times at least
Yeah.
because it's such an info dump.
I mean, yeah. You and I watched it a couple of times here, I think. Like,
But really, gameplay wise, there's not that much controller time. Not that much stick time, as they say.
yeah. I mean, in the areas you're in, there's definitely a lot of time to run around and do shit. But like, yeah, there's compared to like Metal Gear Solid 2, which does have like pockets of here's a big dump, and then
A lot of backtracking
go
too.
do all this shit. It's very This game is very different than that.
It is. We salute you, May. First name May, or is her whole name Mei Ling?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works either.
I actually don't know if her name is Mei Ling or if it's May. I love it. I love this game. It tells the complete story. Like I said, if you only play this game, you're not missing out on story points from the previous game. They make sure you know everything.
Kind of over encompasses them all.
Yeah.
Speaking of stories,
Oh.
dude, have I got a story time for you? Let me hit this real quick. No, I don't want to hit that. Gosh. I want to hit this. Reflections of the past. Story time at last. We opened the show at the top of the hour here with a little rendition of Crime Starts to Rise. We went and saw our friends Andrew and we went and saw our friends Andrew and Mario at the Casbah. When was that? Friday? No, Thursday. It was last Thursday?
No, it was Saturday.
It was a Saturday. I'm all over the place.
Dude, I didn't know. I had to think. I thought it was Friday too, but it was Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Saturday the 24th. At
It
the
was the
Casbah.
first live music I've been back to since,
The Shake
Kofifi,
I
or
think-
whatever it's called.
I think. Sorry to jump in.
Did we go to a show in COVID?
You and I went and saw, not during COVID, but right before COVID. You remember you and I saw Graf Orlock together
At the Shea, I remember.
That's the last show I can remember
Same.
seeing.
And I forgot about it, but same. Yeah.
And I realized that when you were talking about it just now, I'm like, I think that was the last show we saw, and then this was the first show that I've seen too.
Yeah. So it was really cool getting to go. Nothing has changed at the Casbah. I was like, man, I hope there's still cash. I hope that it's like, oh yeah, this place is the fucking same, dude.
You were
Thank
so
God.
right.
Thank God. But yeah, went and saw Razor Knights, which is cool. You guys have seen Andrew on previous shows. He plays drums. This opening is insane. And then Mario was at our our barbecue cast
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. Hanging out. I think he was on camera talking some shit a few times. But the fact that this is worked into this fucking PS4 game just still blows my mind.
Right.
But the show is awesome. They played Crime Starts to Rise, and Mario talked some shit before he said it, before he played it, and it said it went out to me. And I got so embarrassed, Brian.
Really?
Yeah, because he said something about my dreadlocks or something. I'm like, ah. And I remember, like, the last time I had the previous band, Maniac, open
Yeah.
for a DJ night. Or actually headline, because like the DJ PA thing wasn't working, so they were the only band that played that night.
Yeah.
But I organized this bar show and they played, and he did some shit like that too, where he was making all these jokes into the mic
Yeah.
for a bar of people, and I got so embarrassed. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
And he did it again there, and I was like, oh, you dick. So you're embarrassing me, Mario. Who was that? Whose footprints are these?
I like that you're just gonna keep making him chase you.
Yeah, this is like the fun. I've got to see this engine. Is this a Fox engine, guys?
Yes.
Look how I'm almost
Wait.
getting seen. Just barely missed because I got to hit the sound effect. But no
Nice.
sprinkles.
There's a camera.
I see it. I'm waiting. Crime starts to rise when the camera's on. That's right. But they played that song, and I fucking loved it. That thing hits so heavy, you know?
Yeah.
That song. Oh, fuck. Oh. Ah! CQC.
You ain't got none in this game.
Just kick. Huh. Yeah? You want some of this? Is he knocked out? Okay, good.
Oh my god, it still has like the slow frame rate of how it looks.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, they don't stay out very long.
Is this OSP? I got nada? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Smoking with cigarettes.
They're hazardous to your health.
Whatever. I'm gonna go hide under the Jeep. Jeep Grand Cherokee. What? Not you. You shouldn't be here. Shit. They got 5.56ers with pineapples, Brian.
I know.
I don't like that.
What the fuck are pineapples?
I
again?
think that's a reference to this grenade that they carry.
Oh, because yeah, okay. There are those pineapples.
There's those pineapples. But isn't that what he says? They've got 5.56ers with pineapple. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he says something like that.
Fuck. Get out of here, Hater. I'll start referring to him as David Hater. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Go on. I'm already seen. I've already been... Uh-oh, don't lay down. Ah! Shut up. Okay, we'll get this.
Game.
Get her under control.
Yeah.
So, the
It's-
show went off without a hitch. We didn't stick around for any of the other bands, which I kind of felt bad about after we left.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but there's like other live bands we should see. But we were also like, all right, that felt safe. Now the room's getting full. Like, let's bounce.
Yeah.
No one's wearing masks, and I don't know who the fuck's who. But we tried to go to Denny's afterwards.
Jesus Christ.
That's the real story time element.
Tried.
Well, we went.
Well, we
to
went.
Denny's.
We went. We tried to eat at Denny's.
Yeah.
Try as we might.
And, you know, I was kind of like, yeah, Denny's is great. Not my first choice, but that's easy, especially when you got a seat. Like, we had 6 people in our party.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I consider that as a big party. For me, when I usually go out to eat, it's with 2. So 6 is like, oh, this is a big party.
Yeah, to me that's before it becomes like a party. 6
Yeah.
is like a family.
And I thought, you know, Denny's makes sense for that. Let's go to one. They're open late. They deal with us all the time. We go. What kind of service would you say we get? Because it wasn't slammed in there.
None. Lying? I don't know. Like, what kind of service would you call not getting anything?
We had someone lie to our faces multiple times and was sweet as honey. I mean, just lied with a saccharine smile through,
Oh, yeah.
through her forked tongue.
Oh my God.
But you know, like, I don't know if it was the white guilt I had or like why I was having fun, like, joking around with y'all and like we were having
Yeah.
conversation, but couldn't even get waters
No.
to the table. We ordered twice.
Oh God.
We ordered after an hour. We ordered again, and then after another half hour. But when we asked, I think like 2D, you know, said something about an hour and a half. Because
We
I
were-
asked, like, how long have we been here?
When we decided to leave.
She said an hour and a half.
We had been there for at least an hour and a half.
That's when I got upset finally, and I
Yeah.
went, "Oh no,
Yeah.
we're being fucked with.
Yeah.
This is out of control." Because up to then I was like, "This is typical Denny's experience.
Yeah.
Denny's sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's
but
a diner.
it's gone down. All fucking restaurants have gone down in customer service in the last 10 years. It's just people aren't as polite,
Yeah.
and that's
now it's
society,
even worse.
and I don't care, and that's just how it is."
Yeah.
But Denny's is especially bad. We've had nightmare scenarios during conventions in San Francisco and other
Sean's
places.
still standing in line to pay.
Oh my god, he is. The experience, I thought, like, yeah, this is just Denny's. This is how it goes. But when she said, you know, after I asked, hey, it's been 2 hours, or, you know, an hour and a half, I lost my mind then, and it was
Yeah.
like, okay, all right, I agree with you. I was kind of trying to say, like, no, let's not leave. Like, she said she was being sabotaged.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Are the people in the back sabotaging her?
Yes. So we didn't let it go, but I'm gonna.
Are any cooks even working? That's when we finally left. I kind of realized, like, I don't even think there's chefs in this building.
So I think that's part of it. Like I don't know. Like I don't want to interject if you still got more to say about it. But like
No.
We
need
Frank,
to
Audrey,
play.
and I like. I don't give a shit. Normally I go out places, and I said this while we were sitting there. I'm like, I'm here for you guys, not the fucking food. The
Yeah,
food,
but I wanted my coffee.
I wanted my food, of course, but I wanted what I want to do when I go out to eat at a place like this is to hang out. That's why we chose Denny's, because we know you can hang out there late and nobody's gonna be mad.
And
because
we're
they're not
ordering.
closing up.
We're not 6 people coming for coffee and water like high schoolers. All right.
No.
We're coming there. We all ordered $19 meals.
At least, yeah.
You know, for real. Like this wasn't like we're pissing off the waitress. We didn't come in late, like near closing. Like we're not doing anything wrong, etiquette wise.
Yeah.
Just to touch up.
Yeah.
But
we walk in there, and I was kind of in front of the group. And I know and I know, like, okay, we have 6 people. I'll just take charge for talking to the server, so they know where to go. And the moment I walk in, you can tell that the server is kind of distressed. Like, there's
see, I didn't pick up on
server.
that
Yeah,
because it wasn't busy in there.
No, it was like light to moderate, maybe.
It's 9:30 on a fucking Saturday at a Denny's near the freeway. Like,
yeah,
it gets, you know,
it
gets half full.
Yeah, we got there at 9, and it was like, you know.
That is so cool. That transition is
Yeah.
so cool.
What I love about that transition is that it was previously in a different video setting. Did you notice how the screen flickered on and off?
Oh, my HDMI captures are all fucking freaking out right
Yeah.
now, and it's dropping signals and stuff. Yes,
It's because
It changes resolution.
It dropped down to 480p and then switched back up to 1080 when it was
that gameplay
proper.
is actually in 480p.
Yeah. So it popped that fucking difference. So yeah, we get in there, and the woman's like, table for 4, and there's
6
like
of us.
6 of us, and I'm like, no, 6, and she goes, okay, 7, and I'm like,
She was
No.
acting off.
6.
When I was analyzing it, because once we agreed to leave, I don't know why, but I was like, let's go fast. Like, I don't want to talk to this lady.
Yeah.
And then once we were in the parking lot, I even didn't want to stick around because I was like, you know, is she going to come out here and be pissed? Because what if they did start really making our food? I don't think they did. I think they were constantly being lied to.
So here's a lot of the theories that we
But I
came
thought
up
it was
with.
a tactic, that like she was being weird to try to get us to leave on purpose.
I thought she was trying to like.
Oh, the hype train's here, bro.
Oh hell! Well, we just completed a hype train. Thank you to all
shit.
all the people who supported us.
It was the story time.
Brother, big dude.
It really was like gaslighting, because we walk in there, we get seated, they ask us.
That's what it is.
They take our order, then they come back.
They
don't
never brought water.
Never.
And we kept asking, like, can we please get some water? We
Or
were all just
coffee.
at a concert. She said, I'm brewing you a fresh pot right now. I'm brewing you a fresh pot right now.
Which we all knew was bullshit.
Okay.
Like that is
Well, after an hour, we didn't get it, and we asked again, like, is that coffee ready? Oh, yeah. Just, I feel like I'm being sabotaged, guys. Just give me 5 minutes.
Dude.
Well, what about the waters?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? They made your food, but we need, what was it? We need to take your order again.
They want to make sure that it goes
just
to
to
the
make
right
sure
people.
that it goes to the right people. And we asked her specifically. Audrey asked her specifically, the closest person to her at the table. But our food is already made, right? And it's just being plated and brought to us. You're not starting it now, right?
She said
Correct.
yes.
She said yes. She lied to our fucking faces.
So I was okay with that, because I'm like, okay, maybe you're confused. We did get asked to move tables, so maybe they got all screwed up. Okay, but then halfway through taking all of our orders, she gets to Garrett, and Garrett ordered an egg, and she asks how he wanted his eggs again. And
Well,
I
she
went,
didn't before that even.
Huh?
Before that, she took all 5 of your orders and then said, "Okay, that's it then."
Well, that
and
was the
walked
first
away.
time she took the order.
And then it's like, "No, there's 6 of us. Hey."
She was like, "Yeah.
Oh.
So do you guys want anything else?" And Garrett's like, "I mean, I still like to order."
And I'm like, you know, polite about it, but I haven't ordered yet. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
She kept saying there was 4 of us, then she forgot me. And then what did she say about the recommendations?
She kept saying that there
She
were
kept
7 of them.
recommending-
So yeah, this
I got crepes.
So basically, okay, we get in there. I talk to the lady. It takes 5. We honestly figured out what we wanted to eat before we got seated because we were there for like 5 or 10 minutes waiting.
Can I roll again?
After they said that they were going to seat us right away.
Right.
Then the woman comes up and goes, table for 7, and I go, sure. We're a table for 6. I just said sure.
Yeah.
They seat us. We don't see anybody for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. After 10, 15 minutes at a normal restaurant, the server would come by with at least a tray of water, even if nobody wanted it.
Yeah, but
They
there's
would
no
come by.
bussers. There's just this one
Just
server.
this one lady. She comes by. She takes our order. It doesn't look like she's writing it down. She starts with Jordan and his wife. They take the order. He asks for a burger. All of a sudden, this woman is trying to force
Oh, yeah, she had
Jordan.
multiple...
recommendations.
Yeah, of like, oh, don't get it this way. It's not good that way.
Or can I? But the way she would do it was like a correction, not a recommendation.
It
not
was
like,
rude.
oh, you know what would be very good with that? Or a lot of our customers have really enjoyed adding avocado to the order. She's like, ooh, you know,
She was pushy with the avocado, which everyone knows in food service. Avocado is an upsell, and that's why you're pushy with it.
yeah.
She was so pushy and weird and awkward with it that she then went, oh, don't worry, I'm not going to charge you for it.
So here's our theory on
So
that.
it was like, well, you defeated your upsell then. What's happening?
They had food that was already prepared.
Oh.
And I think, like we were saying,
She's
'cause
trying to give it-
Frank noticed no food came out of the kitchen in the time that we were there.
Yeah.
I think they had prepared food that they were going to try to reheat. And serve to us.
What?
Because when I
Did you
tried
go
to
to a fake Denny's?
That's why when you tried to order 2 crepes, she's like, "Ooh, you know that might be too sweet. You might not want to have
Yeah,
that.
it
That
could
might
be
a
really
little
rich. I was like, bitch, I'm hungry and I know what I want to eat right now. I corrected her very
You were very kind. I was surprised.
but I was like, oh no, I'm really hungry, so the 2 crepe dinner, that's gonna be right up my alley. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, like Rocco says it perfectly in the chat. Their family used to go to an Italian restaurant every week and stopped going because they had a waitress that would just be like, "No, I'll get you this instead." Hey,
Yo,
no.
What?
No.
Yo, what?
I came here to tell you what I would like to order because that is how the transaction goes. If it's cheaper, then ring it up as a bowl and give us 5 fucking bowls. But do not tell me what I want. When she told you what you wanted to eat, that made me upset.
Leave the fucking cheese.
Cause like, and same thing for Jordan. It's like, here, avocado. I don't fucking want avocado. No, you want avocado. I don't want okay, fine. Add the avocado so we can move on. Moves on. Like, Frank tries to order his food for he and Audrey. I forget exactly what issue she had with
She
theirs.
had recommendation or some. She was just making everything difficult
Yeah.
and being awkward
Yes.
on purpose to discourage people. And a group bigger than us left before us. They were smart. They got
after
out.
us. They came after us and left before us.
Yeah, they came out, and then we were all sitting there like, all right, we won. We outlasted them. Well,
Yeah.
little did we know, we were still being lied to.
Yes, and that was the thing. Like, that was ultimately the worst about it was.
The best is yet to come.
I love this part of the game where you like again. So this is what I mean. Real big tangent back to the game. This is what I mean. Even if you didn't play Metal Gear 1, he gave you enough so that you got to see what it was like, and then you
Yes.
walk back in this area as a full HD version of it. Like, that's what I mean by
Fully realized.
it's here. Like Kojima gave you the full Metal Gear experience in 4. Dude, but yeah. So again, we're sitting at this table. No coffees, no waters.
No water.
No nothing.
Because I didn't order water, so I didn't care.
Yeah.
When she said water's for the table, I'm like, whatever. I'm only interested in coffee.
Yeah.
And then when I realized, like, oh, no one has waters. Like, no people in the whole restaurant have food.
Yeah.
What is everyone just sitting in here for? Like, is this a fucking prank?
So we think that either the cooks walked out or the cook called out, whatever. They didn't have a
There's
chef.
no- but
they didn't have a
did-
cook
Why not just tell us the situation?
because she's a liar, clearly.
But what does she get off on? I guess torturing us.
I guess for her, it's like she's
Cool.
she's trying to manage it, and maybe normally it
Thanks.
works. I think normally it's not that busy, either on a Saturday.
Maybe she can bullshit her way until a cook shows up, and this
Yep.
dude was just like, I'm in traffic.
But I think the people she was working with were tired of working with a lying piece of shit.
You think that they all walked out because of her?
Oh, I think because there were two other guys that were there.
They-
Remember how they would
in the
avoid
parking
us
lot.
like the fucking plague?
Well, it was awkward because we storm out of the emergency exit of
Yeah.
the building because we didn't want to walk past her.
yeah,
So we went out the back and we passed a cook sitting in their patio smoking a cigarette.
yeah.
And I started talking out loud then, like, what the fuck? Are there no goddamn cooks in this place? Like,
Yeah.
why'd she make us wait an hour and a half? And I'm talking loud because I know this guy can hear
Yeah,
me.
because he didn't give a shit.
Because I wanted to kind of get some feedback, like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah,
And at that point, I was all fired up. But,
yeah. Oh, me too.
But nothing happened. We kind of hung out in the parking lot. She never came out.
Yeah.
More customers were going towards the building, and we were
And we're
like,
like,
don't do it!
No, it really was like one of
It's a
those
trap.
moments where like I tend to just bear through most things because in general it's not that bad, you know, because typically you get the things that you need. Sometimes it's apparent that just things are weird.
I guess I'm very patient because
Yeah, me too.
I was like, you know, I guess we're distracted by conversation too.
Me too.
We were talking about the concert and
That was a big part of
games
it.
and stuff, and then you know, hour and a half goes by. Like, what?
If it weren't for all of that, I would have been more conscious of how much time had passed. We were having such a good time having our conversations that I didn't realize we had been sitting there for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when that happened, she came back around very apologetic and then starting to say like,
She was being
you deserve better
sabotaged.
than this, and I'm being sabotaged every way. And it's like, well, you know what? I kind of see why, because you're a piece of shit. Like, she
I
lied
want
to
to
us
sabotage
several
her.
times.
I
Like,
want to sabotage her.
I-
Once I realized, like, oh no, bold-faced lies. Yeah.
yes, yeah, no,
That
and
was
now
it.
we looked online at the reviews. Like I said, we got obsessed about it afterwards because we had to
I
again.
saw Audrey
we-
made her own review.
I almost made a
yelped her.
review. We like it was in a
Did we get her
position-
name? We should have got her name.
We didn't know. She was smart enough to not have her name tag on, but she kept her AirPods on the whole time, which was really
It was
fucking
weird because,
neat.
like, yeah, we'd look over and it's like, well, she's not seating new customers yet. We still don't have water. Like, she can't get waters to the
Yeah.
table. She's just standing at the reception booth
So at what
with
point?
AirPods on.
At what point did you like start to go like, I'm gonna eat some of this table jam?
Oh, that.
Because I don't blame
No
you.
harm.
I wish I had done that.
There's no harm in the fucking Smucker's display, and I had, yes, a little sampling of grape.
I mean,
Thank you very much.
I
With a
would've-
knife.
I
Not an
envy-
animal.
I envy you because I hadn't eaten yet the whole fucking day.
I think Frank said I was smart. I was the only one who actually ate something at Denny's.
You were the only one who got anything to eat, and it was already at the fucking table.
grape jelly
It was a
packet.
grape jelly. It was fucking ridiculous.
Jordan told me that some people prefer syrup. I prefer jelly. Very amused by that quote. I was like, that's a deep cut, Jared. HBO locked up show, man.
Jesus. Oh God. Oh man. He's a Wizard of Oz, man.
Oh man, but what a fun
Jesus.
fucking,
Honestly, yeah.
what a fun concert. And then but you know what? I was burnt out, and then it was like, yo, okay, well let's go somewhere else to eat. And I was like, sorry, dude, could you take me home? Like,
No, I mean, yeah, we were
I'm
all-
getting cereal in a bowl as soon as I get home, and that's fucking dinner. Like,
So-
I gotta get in bed because it was way late at this point.
Yeah. Well,
I
no.
don't-
So that
I don't
was the
stay
thing.
up past 11.
It was like
kidding me?
10:30 at this point. We had been there for an hour and a half, and now it was like, yeah, this is too late to eat. So we go back, we drop you off at my house, but then Frank and I,
Oh, where'd y'all go?
stubborn mules as we are, we're like, let's go to another Denny's.
I just thought, like, I'll be good. I'll be under my calorie count for today.
Yeah, you know, like
How dare you?
I probably would have done that any other time, but like I had my heart set out on Denny's, so we went to another one, but they didn't serve. We went to the one that doesn't serve 24/7 indoor. It was only takeaway after 11. So they let us know at the door, thankfully. But
they
like,
didn't lie to you
yeah,
for a
and it was
fucking
we
hour
were
and a half?
fine. We walked in there like, oh, we're not seating anybody. We went, thank you, okay, and we went.
But what a bummer you tried.
We tried again. We didn't feel that one. We didn't feel bad about. So we ended up going to just around the corner
Third
taco shop.
time's a charm.
Taco
You had
shop.
to go to 3 different places to try to eat.
Well, we had decided to go to a taco shop when we got home, but then like again, the stubborn mules inside of us were like, let's
I
try
know.
to go to Denny's. Like even now talking about it, I'm like, I haven't been, and I still want to go get my fucking pick 4.
I want that
Mott's
fucking double
and
blintz.
premium. That was the thing, dude. Remember I ordered
I want that
boneless
fucking
wings?
crepes.
I ordered boneless strips, And
Yeah.
I went, oh, wait, can I make sure that they're the strips? And she goes, yeah, I think that's how they're making them now. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
What does that mean? Yeah, she was saying weird shit
What
on
does
purpose.
that mean?
She was. That's so funny. There was a gun camera there before, but he's just there. That little guy.
Oh, yeah. I love all the little nods that they had for this.
It really was her just being fucking weird, man.
Yeah, they were alone. Nobody on their staff liked them because none of the other servers were helping her. They were doing their own shit and working together, and if we tried to get their attention, they're
like, oh,
fuck you
senor,
guys.
you're in the doomed zone.
Yeah, you're
Fuck
in
off.
that person's section. So yeah, apparently, and now this is gonna sound cruel to some people, but when I say this woman deserved it, they deserved it. Apparently, according to Jordan Jones, he did, because I did look back
Oh, shit.
as we left out of the emergency exit.
Oh yeah, I kind of like without making eye contact, glanced, and I
Yeah.
think she definitely saw us.
She saw
6
us.
of us leaving through the emergency
She was
exit.
on the phone, just standing at the front desk, not helping anybody. She saw us,
Yeah.
but apparently she was crying.
What?
Now,
Whoa!
normally,
He didn't say that in the parking lot, but that
No.
would have made me feel bad, and I was all fired up.
right.
But
Now-
what were we supposed to do?
No, I don't give a shit. That's what I mean. I normally am very sympathetic, empathetic to people. That bitch lied to our faces
Yeah, you gotta
multiple
be honest.
times. She fucking she wasted an hour and a half of my time. Motherfucker, I charge per hour to do consulting work.
Dude, he's got a rate.
like that person fucking screwed all of us over.
You owe us, bitch.
I want my $200. I was there for 90 minutes.
Wow.
No, that's not how much I charge.
That's a hell of a
But
rate.
I genuinely, I'm like, good. I'm glad you felt bad. Maybe you shouldn't be in this job, and you shouldn't be lying to people, and you shouldn't be fucking up people's food orders. Because what if one of us was? I mean, you can't assume this and put responsibility on them. But what if one of us needed to have food?
What if I was a diabetic?
What
you
if
know?
we were diabetic, or what if us?
What if I had low blood? I do have low
calcium
blood sugar.
deficiency
You don't
or-
know.
or something. You know.
What if I need a companion animal,
I-
like a crow
I feel
or a
bad
raven?
for anybody under stress, but I don't feel bad for people who put themselves in their own situations, and everything about the way that person handled that night could have been avoided by just telling people what was actually going
Can't
on
hit shit.
and not I don't think you can you?
I don't know. I maybe I just am not. Who saw it?
There are like 100 of these little
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
people here, but yeah. Again, I'm
I'm
not
just
saying
having fun getting every item I can.
I'm not saying that anybody who gives me
Hey-yo.
bad service deserves to cry. I'm saying this person deserves
Well,
to
yeah.
feel bad because they made us feel like shit.
Yo, she's working night shifts at Denny's. I gotta say, it's tough out there.
It is tough out there, but
It's tough out there.
you could be better at your job.
So whatever. You know what? I just thought after we left, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna move on with my life. Never fucking think about this horrible experience again.
Yeah.
But it's funny to talk about it now.
Yeah, of course.
Sure enough.
Yeah, and there was no and then we looked up later.
No one was rude.
No,
But
I mean,
the lying
the
is
lying
rude.
is rude. There was no so they're currently
it-
hiring for a restaurant manager.
So you think
I'm
the whole staff quit? This is a big thing in food industry where apparently there was a viral McDonald's image of
I think you
it
have
being
to just crawl out.
closed,
Yeah.
and it said that everyone quit. Like, sorry, we're closed. Everyone quit. It was a sign on the McDonald's.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was the one that's in a neighborhood I go to all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
It's one I actually knew of, and it's like, oh, this is happening in San Diego.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I think this is the thing where people are like, yeah, fucking, we're not working anymore.
Well, so what I've been reading is that those who would go out to eat and were nice before continue to be nice or are extra nice because they
Yeah.
understand that food
I
service
think
workers.
I think we were so nice. We stayed a
We
fucking
stayed an
hour and a half.
on good faith alone.
Oh my god.
I've never been fucked so hard by Denny's, man. Like normally,
And
like
we
you're-
took it. Oh,
Yeah.
I bent
Oh.
right over.
Oh yeah. But
I said thank you.
I think really what it is was that that people post pandemic they don't want to work in restaurants and people are mean.
I bet, yeah, people were rude before. Did you ever been to like a sit-down restaurant with an old person?
Yeah.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
And that's what I'm hearing.
And
Studies
they're
are
like rude as fuck to the waitress, and you're like, yo, grandma.
Yeah.
Like, chill.
like, so apparently that's what people are finding is that with the pandemic, the people who already were nice and understanding with servers are that way. The people who just want their good service don't realize that they're short-staffed, not just in wait staff, but in the kitchen and in like every aspect of their restaurant. Like, restaurants can't just, okay, we've reopened now. They can't just reopen and hire labor because they'll go in the red. Then nobody will have a job.
I mean, who knows? Yeah,
That's what's going on right now. Is that there aren't
okay.
enough people to run the restaurants. People are getting annoyed because they don't
shit's
get
out
their
of balance.
food.
Dude.
Yeah,
Shit's all whacked out.
it sucks, man.
What's a man to do? Cook
Yeah.
his own steak in the backyard?
I like doing that, man.
Hey, now we're talking. That barbecue cast meat, I gotta get some more of that.
Dude, I'm like that. If I had a grill,
Gotta get some more of that carne,
Dude.
that Imperial Valley carne asada.
That's the one thing where
Just unseasoned. That shit was so good.
oh yeah, the unseasoned is great. I like to. I'll get the unseasoned. I'll dry rub on that motherfucker.
Fuck. Okay, you're getting your own creativity.
Oh man, that's what I always do. I see something that I like that. There's that Aloha beef, that teriyaki beef that you and I really like
yeah,
from Valley
we got
Farm.
we got some of that going.
Oh man, and then I'll try to do something similar to that with like something different because I like it, and I'm like, ooh, I have like a rib steak. Let me see if I can marinate this in some teriyaki sauce and da da da, and like I'll like come up with an idea. Sometimes it lands, other times it doesn't, but like I don't know, it's always fun to fuck around with cooking
Yeah,
ideas.
I always I'm not a picky eater, so I always have fun just experimenting. And if it's bad, I'll just eat it anyway. I don't care.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that is honestly, it's more fun. The biggest hurdle is always the cleanup.
yeah, I'm
If
a
I
big
had-
clean up as I go kind of guy.
Me too. So that's why sometimes I'll eat my food a little cold because I'll like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to clean the skillet real quick.
Dude, I
And-
fucking do that too.
Yeah, and so it ends up being a bit of a hassle for me. But thankfully,
Oh.
I can time it all right.
Night vision mode can't see the mines, can it?
Yes, should be able to. Well, I mean,
If
your
there are any.
so
Oh,
it's
is that
on
a
radar.
Gecko.
Yeah. So instead of tanks, they're geckos now.
Is that alive or something though? Or
Yeah, it's just camo.
So don't get that close. Ah! Shit.
Like you said it, and then you do it. Oh,
Did he
man.
say run? Fuck it.
I have
run.
no idea. I can hear him.
You fucking
Knock the gecko
Oh,
over.
what? One shot? It's
Yeah.
got like a 50 cal on it.
Well, I think he didn't have that much health either.
Because I'm cold. Snake got cold, guys.
God, baby.
Oh my god. Well, speaking of walking out of work and not being able to get the fast food that we want, kind of related. I talked about writing a letter last episode and I didn't get to it.
Oh,
We cut
right.
early. But I will announce here now that while I'm having this Vulcan Raven flashback, I wrote in my letter and set a end date for my construction job of
Oh.
October 27th. So I had to write. You got to put it in writing for HR. You're like, yo, official letter of resignation, I guess is technically
Yeah.
what it is. But but I gave some big gap of time to
Yeah.
work and train maybe who will replace me or some of my other friends, some of my other coworkers
Yeah.
to take on my responsibilities. So that happened last, I think 2 weeks ago. I was like, yo, October 27th is the final step of the transition. We went from full-time to part-time. Now we're going to no time.
So what?
So yeah, I can like fully concentrate on Mega 64 and fucking this tour mainly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 'Cause
That's
you'll
the
be-
driving force.
So speaking
For
of,
sure.
yeah, like that is going to be so much fun for you. You can actually get out and not have to feel like there are things to come back to when you go on the tour.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a huge thing, was like, you're working your ass off to get ready to take off
Yeah.
a bunch of time. Any con.
Yeah.
this would be the case for. Then you're working your ass off at the con or doing the shows or whatever, and then you come back to all the shit was piled up while you've been gone.
Yep.
So trying to do double duty. I've worked 2 jobs since. I can't. I mean, when I did the mall job and the Vaughn's night crew, that was like when I started doing 2 jobs, and I've never really stopped.
So 20 years?
Yo, something like that.
Right? Because that was
Yeah.
you were a scab, right?
No.
Oh, no, you
I
were
was
one of
on
the strike. Okay.
And that's when I was on strike, and I was realizing, like, yo, I'm just sleeping all night in the Vaughn's parking lot. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, 21.
Yeah.
And then, fuck, you know, why don't I get a day job? And I wanted to work at that Toxic Shock store in the mall.
Damn.
So that was like
That's where
my
you came
first double kind of income life, and I was like, yo, this is pretty bad. I'm like, I equipped the ring in an RPG that makes you earn double gil.
There you go.
Eric, you fucking played JRPGs.
Money
I know,
up.
I know you get it. Wait, was I out?
Yeah.
Oh, I went in through the
yeah.
outdoor again?
Yeah.
Damn it. So confusing, Brian.
I know.
Jesus.
But that's good, man. And everybody in the chat was super excited for you to not have to do that. We were even
Thank
talking
you.
about this on Saturday at the Razor Nights show, where it was like,
I'm excited to have one. I need to start slowing down. I'm getting
Yeah.
older.
yeah. Well, or also just not even.
I can comfortably slow down, so I need to start doing it.
And that is exactly it. Like, you need to be able to relax with your time because you've been working since you could work. Like, you're one of the people I know
Dude, I
who,
worked
like,
in high school.
Yeah, you were working like the moment you could get a job. I remember talking to you about it back in the day. Like, the moment you could get a job, you were out there working. The moment you could get a apartment,
hustling.
you were getting an apartment.
18 years old, moving out,
Yeah.
hustling, dog.
Yeah, don't go out again. Okay. But you know what I mean? So, like, now you'll have time to do shit you want to do. And
Get the
and
paper.
Lady T want to do. You can have fun. You don't have to worry about
I
some
can,
of that stuff.
yeah, you know what? Being able to spend more time with Trish is gonna be great.
Yeah. It's gonna it'll be really
and
cool.
Junior and Lil, the cat just fucking had a UTI. She's getting old, you know.
Oh, is that what it was?
Just spending more time at home. Yeah, that's what I got her back from the vet, and they
Yeah.
did a urinalysis sample.
Yeah.
UTI. I called it.
Motherfucker, you knew, yeah, you
Google-
said it. You said it
I
on
googled
Sunday.
that shit. I fucking googled that
You
shit.
were right.
Yeah.
Damn,
I
dude.
seen her drinking a lot more. She goes to drink all the time.
So what does that mean? Is it like a?
Well, that was a sign. I'm like, you're going. I know it's hot, but you really go to drink a lot. And then like I found like a couple spots where she peed on our new our new
Yeah.
carpet we got from the swap meet.
What's the treatment for a UTI for a cat?
Some I got to give her a little oral.
Okay, good.
What's it called when you have an infection?
Antibacterial.
Antibiotic.
Yeah. Or antibiotic. Yeah. I was worried it might be some sort of like fucking surgery or some shit.
It's
but
easy, you know. You don't put it in their food. You just stick the little syringe in the corner of their mouth, and they go like,
Yeah, and then they just bite on it.
and they bite on it, and you just squirt real quick.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
had to
good.
do that a lot for Peanut, so I
Right.
got real fucking good at it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you never have to give any of your animals shots, because that sucks.
Yeah, Heather does that stuff. My friend Heather that runs the Under One Sky Animal Rescue in Texas now, formerly of Los Angeles.
Shouts out.
My tattoo artist and friend of many years, she just has so many little special needs cats, and man, she shows me. I've seen her do some of the like manual expressions or injections and like all the different medications that some of these animals need. I got mad respect for that. It's a lot of work.
Try getting
Injections. Did you ever have to do that to like Smoke Monster?
Yeah, when we didn't know what was going on with Smoke Monster, he became diabetic. So we had to do what diabetics do. We would have to test his blood sugar.
Oh, you have to draw blood.
So then we had. So imagine
I bet he hates
how
traumatizing.
Dude,
And you
the
love a
the
little
worst part
furball.
is that I wish if I would have known that wasn't gonna do anything for him in the long term. I wish I didn't have to prick his fucking finger every day for a month before he died.
Yeah, because it's like, what was the point of all the trauma I put him through?
Like, he was chill with it because he trusted me and he was okay with it. But it's just like, man, I wish I didn't have to like
yeah.
pop his finger every day. Like, that doesn't feel good.
no.
Nobody you can't sit. The worst thing about having animals is that when it starts to
Killing
be
him with a P90? Oh.
Yes. When it starts to be like, you have to actually be a parent to them and help them, you can't talk to them about what's happening.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, here's what's happening. I'm here. You're gonna be fine. I'm holding your hand. You just have to be there.
And they have that expression when they're like, yo, they look at you with their ears back because they're like scared.
Yeah,
and
they
you're
don't know
like,
what's going
"Oh,
on." You're
fuck,
like,
dude, I'm scaring you. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
hurt you. I'm scaring you. Like,
yeah.
I only gave her medicine this morning, and it's gonna be hard because they want it every 12 hours, but she doesn't eat a lot, so you can't give it to her on an empty stomach.
Right.
I can only catch her in the nights eating because she won't eat in the morning.
Oh. Well, and that's the other thing, yeah, learning their pattern and everything.
It's gonna be a bitch to give her this antibiotic. Well,
Yeah.
I just know, like, she's gonna start fussing more, and she's smart. She won't let me fucking get her cornered in the kitchen. She'll be like, no, I know what that little syringe is.
Yep, they're smart. That's the other thing. So they would know, and it's like, fuck this. And yeah,
I don't
it
remember
was.
what to do.
You're supposed to take the elevator.
He said it wasn't working.
Oh, you have to power it back on in the room, right?
Yeah. Ionized. Okay, all right. Oh, he didn't have any help.
I think you have
Let's.
to.
We didn't hit the. I actually didn't hit the. What's it called again? The button.
Yeah.
The elevator call button. Maybe after he ended the cutscene, he said, "I fixed the power."
Probably. Cause
Go ahead, Snake.
Yeah, because that was the thing from before.
Or it's still no. I don't know. It's been too long. Go back to our YouTube video from 3 years ago. Or
Yeah.
do we have a caller on Discord
Oh, you know we
that
don't.
knows? If someone does, Discord in.
I think you have to go into the other room, and there's a control panel.
You're so good at guiding us. What is the other room? Up
It's down through there.
and then back up
Yeah,
top
where that
there?
glass is.
Oh, where I originally was. I hate because it's like, oh no, I covered that area in my mind.
Yeah.
Because I went there for the items. It's an item.
Did you ever beat, total aside, but did you ever beat Bowser's Fury?
No, I put that down.
That game is fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. That mode too, that Bowser's Fury mode.
Yeah, I guess it's nothing up here. Never
Nothing
mind.
up here.
Okay.
Wonder if we talked to someone else on the codec, because like, okay, Otacon wasn't helpful, but who actually gives you like?
Try the big door, go up the elevator, turn on the electricity. Try the big door.
Try the big door.
What big door?
Go up the elevator.
Oh, there's a big door at the end of the room. On the other side?
That's a big
the
door?
That's what you got to do.
Damn,
Yep.
dog.
Thank
Who
you,
was that?
Kaito Kid. Shadow.
Thank you. Pray for Lilin. Pray for Lilin's UTI.
I am.
Pray that her urethra is gonna be better.
We do have a caller. Let's talk to Cutesy Max Racer.
Cutie Max, let's find out. It's been no breaks, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We could take one if Cutie Max doesn't connect here soon, and then we'll try
He's
him
in
again
there.
after the break.
I'm hearing him very quietly.
Oh, you're there.
He used a blade.
I used a blade.
He stuck it
My
up her
question
joy
was
trail.
about viral culture, because
Viral?
420. It's not 420.
Oh,
415.
episode 420. Are you? You sound a little on the verge.
Sure, why not? Of course.
Okay.
But my question was, so now that you have free time on your hands, what's your streaming schedule going to be
Well,
like?
It hasn't happened yet. This will be October 27th.
Okay.
But you know, actually, that's a good question. That could open me up to a lot more streaming
What do you want to do?
opportunities. I don't know. I haven't thought.
How's
I
this
haven't thought
game
about
going?
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like, how far are we so far?
I haven't thought about that.
40%?
For what?
Doing good, right? I think we're doing good. I mean, I'm just throwing a question out there, I guess.
Yeah, is that something you'd like to see? Is what you're saying?
There you go.
Of course, yeah. I love watching.
A little more PPS action.
Yes, Wednesday nights.
I know, like, I got so many plans. I've got, I'd love to do more synthesizer streams like that I did in the beginning of 2020.
Did you stream on Friday? Is that just me imagining things?
No, I don't think I did this last Friday.
A couple weeks ago, didn't you
Nope.
do like a
No.
Thursday or Friday stream where you DJ'd or something? I thought you did something from home. You've been doing you did a home stream in the
Every
within
once
the
in a
last
while,
month.
yeah, every once in a while I get bored, and that Verizon phone I have has really good service at the house, so
Right.
I'll do some Instagram and shit. But I've got the console surgery I want to keep doing. Yeah, I do want to do some more streams. Some other than PPS, streams. I think the PPS works good as this kind of like weekly format that we do every Wednesday at 7 here at the show.
Hell yeah, it is.
I think it fits
well, that was-
nicely
That,
into the weekly schedule, but yeah, I'm open to some other stuff. What do you want to see? You want to see
Can I get a wheel-
unboxings? Huh?
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
You want to see hot tub video?
feet
Hot tub
unboxing
streams?
and,
You want to see unboxing? What else?
He. Anything. Spin that wheel.
Spin the
Boy.
wheel.
Spin the wheel. Okay, all right.
All right.
You're
You
cutting
wanna-
in and out of there, but stay with us. Oh, he's engaged the generator. Now he's turned it on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who was that in the chat that was helping us before?
Oh, that was Kaito
Thank you
Kid
again.
Shadow.
Again, Kaito Kid. Thank you. I'm going to hit the button. It worked this time. Okay, we're going to spin the wheel for you, Cutie Max.
Thank you, Garrett. Thank you.
Stay with us.
Oh, I guess not. Saturday.
Stay with us as I set up my noodles. Let that ring out. Hold on a sec. Okay, got it. Here we go. For
Here
you.
we go. Cutesy Max Racer.
For you.
I hope it's show feet. I want it to be show feet, show feet, show feet, show feet, show feet, show feet, show.
Finish.
that line.
Oh.
Okay, finish that line. Now, I'm going
Dude, I'm gonna kill-
I'm going to look at the back of that sticker
Oh, right.
because I don't remember that game.
I think it was something about playing a video online and then.
Oh yeah, we can watch a YouTube video
Yeah.
online.
Yes.
That's how you watch them online, folks. And then we will pause and then continue what that character would have said. And we're going to look up some public domain black and white type movie stuff is
Oh,
what I had
hell
originally.
yeah.
We've never played this game, but this is what the intention of Finish That Line was all probably fucking 6 years ago when I wrote that note.
Whenever it was that we brought that in.
Yeah. We've never landed on it.
No.
So for
Lots of
you,
I am so fucking happy.
thank you, Cutie Max
Goodbye.
Racer. We're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and
Thank
then
you,
we'll come
Cutesy
back.
Max.
Wide open.
See you soon.
We'll come right back.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
Your blood is my life, and that is now my law.
All right. Knock it off.
Tony.
Don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you. You get a
Tony?
goddamn
Tony,
job
come
before
here.
sundown,
Knock that shit off, Tony.
or We're shipping you off to military school. Them Finkelstein
Shit kids.
Tony.
I don't want to be a shit kid.
What the fuck?
No, who would?
Especially a Finkelstein?
Who would want that?
Oof.
That oof is right. So Brian's pulled up a nice little clip here for us. I'm gonna unmute it and full screen it here.
All right.
And I guess I'll go first.
Sure. I have no idea what movie this is. I've
this
never
is-
heard of Dear Murderer before.
This is a fun premise. All right, cool.
I'm excited to see how this goes. How long should we play a clip?
I would like, pause it like every 10 seconds or so, or in the middle of some phrase or whatever, so I have to kind of finish the line
All right.
on the fly.
Let's see.
Let's see how this works. We'll check volumes out. Go ahead.
Hey, come and sit down here with me.
I'm going to take a second.
Darling, I don't want any ice. I want you.
You can have both.
Huh.
All right, wait.
Let's see, can you smell gas?
Wait, can you smell gas? Is that what he said?
I think so.
Okay. Can you smell? Okay. Can you smell gas? Imagine he paused it right there, and we're right on it. Can you smell gas? It smells like Limburger cheese in here. Smells like someone dropped a rancid egg on the floor. It wouldn't be your hat-wearing, lurking in the dark brother-in-law, Niles, would it? That stinky fellow. It smells like him in here, darling. Is that what it is?
It's this. Darling, come here.
Oh.
It's this, isn't it?
Careless son, so it's anyhow.
Careless sir. There's nothing in here, miss.
Half turned off. I'll open the window.
Stop rushing about.
I like the smell of it in a room. It fills it nice and it makes my nose tingle.
Okay, I got the pause button now.
All right.
Now what's the matter?
I can't kiss you here. Not in his flat.
Well, I mean, we're already so close and your lips look so plump.
Let's go somewhere where you can.
Where would you like to go?
Why yada?
Yeah, that was great.
Good way to get right out of it.
Yada.
Right out of that one.
That was fun.
All right, first time for everything, Brian. Finish that line.
Finish that line. Interesting.
Let's see. That was for Cutie Max Racer.
Shouts out near.
Shouts out.
Good person,
okay.
that cutesy Max.
We're in the elevator.
Yeah. Elevator go down.
I like the snake icon of him like hitting buttons.
Yeah, right? It's
1, B2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thankfully, it's pretty limited where you can go.
Snake, you need to get down to basement level 2.
And then there was a code we have to remember.
Oh, is there going to be a code?
Yeah, I saved it, though. so
Okay.
we're good.
Someone already wrote it in the chat for us?
I wrote it down when they said it because I don't think you heard it.
I did not at all. Oh, remember when the shit was all on fire? You had to use a Nikita missile? Or it was electric, not on fire.
Yeah. Wait.
Whoa.
Was it here?
I just picked up I think the Nikita again.
It was poisoned. It wasn't under electricity.
I thought
Electricity.
the floor was electric or something. Maybe.
That's in 2.
Oh, yeah, it was poison.
Yep.
What? Rose?
Snauticon, what do you want?
Switchboard nailed remote control missile. Hard explosives bang. Switchboards and tags. Wait a minute. Gonna get shocked on the floor. No, it was electrified.
Was it?
Yeah, he said shocked.
There must have been another. But I felt like there was also gas in there too, wasn't there?
I don't. Maybe there was another hallway with gas.
Yeah.
A gas-lined hall. Ooh, iPod music.
Ooh.
Yes, that's cool.
Crawl under the table.
You're so smart. You're the best coach ever, Brian.
Oh hell yeah! It's both. Okay. So yeah, this was electrified.
And then there was gas in here. Okay, double whammo.
Oh, one room had electricity.
God, Snake is handsome. Oops. He's remembering.
Yeah, you hear all the audio from that cutscene.
Wow. I want to put the camo on my face.
Do it.
Let's go with. We just unlocked it. The MGS1. Now I feel like we're doing Fox Engine shit. Like.
Right.
We're playing Phantom Pain, playing Ground Zeroes shit. Young Snake's kind of cool too.
Oh, and you have the riding face.
Yeah. I've never seen what that looked like, or I don't remember at least. I never got the. I don't think in my previous game save I have the big boss like corpse.
Oh.
We talked about it a couple times on the stream this summer, but like where you can put the corpse with one eyeball poking out. You know, Solidus's big box fake, the faux big boss corpse.
Oh.
There's that camo that makes soldiers like run away from you.
Really?
Yeah, it scares them.
In this game?
Yeah, you look like a fucking monster, you know? You look like that thing, that face.
Oh.
It's the Solidus camo, I think they call it.
Wow, I never seen that.
If you Google it.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, check it out. I'll full screen you.
Oh.
No one kisses passionately like they do in movies back then, man. I'd go for a good passionate kiss. I don't need to lay a smackaroony.
Wow.
On Lady T. That looks like a fucking. Hold on. That looks like, real quick though, that looks like a Half-Life mod or something else.
It does.
That looks like something else.
There you go.
But that was real. The
that's
second
it.
one.
This one.
Yeah, let me see that one. Yeah, that's the
kind of looks like Skullface, huh?
Oh my God, you're right. I gave up my name, my country.
Wow. Yeah.
Snake, dude, you got to use the injection.
How do you get that one?
I think you got to beat it on hard or some big boss way or, you know, whatever. European Extreme mode. Is that real?
Yeah, I think so.
That's for 2, right?
Infinite.
Was he going to say it?
Do
you remember this?
48273.
You're such a fucking good coach, Brian. He's the best, right? Give it up for fucking King Lord right now, guys. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. What'd you say again?
48273.
482.
What is that? D?
73.
What's the 8th letter of the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E.
Oh, are you trying to decode
H.
the Kojima code?
See if it means anything. A is A.
You know it means something, dude. Probably means PT remake.
E.
Nice job.
Nah. DHAGC, which might actually AGC is like D, A, G, and C are all DNA shit, like, right?
Oh, it's like TGNA or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, well, it must mean.
You don't think it's? You don't just think something could be arbitrary? Just a game programmer
I mean,
chose.
it could be.
5 random.
It could totally
numbers.
be arbitrary, but it's good. I always like to investigate, see if it means anything more.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like numeric switching around, like this for that. Maybe the dates are Kojima's birthday. You know,
Yeah.
73. So it's like
Ship date of the game. What was it? What were they? 42069.
Kojima birthday. It was 48273.
273.
Oh, pretty, almost close.
He was
August
born in 63?
24th. So August would be 8.
Damn, he looks good for How
But
old
no.
are you when you're born
57.
in 63? 57. They know that's what everyone Googles after someone's birthday, so they just put it at the bottom of the birthday now.
Yep.
Google smart.
Well, I mean, they had it over here for a very long time where it would be like, oh.
On that right side?
Yeah, but
yeah.
for the longest time it was me and fucking pulling out the calculator. I think this is the song that, what's her name, sings the whole game. 48273.
Oh, Sunny is singing like lost numbers and shit?
She's singing some fucking numbers.
This kid.
Sunny's song.
She's
MG.
Russian, right? She's of Russian heritage.
Yeah, but I don't know who her.
Well, her mom was Olga.
But I don't know who her dad was. Excuse me.
Maybe
It's
just
periodic table shit.
One of Gerlukovich's men. She was a commander, right?
I think a militia leader, right?
Yeah. Some shit like that. The tanker incident's a little fuzzy. Straight back. Straight back to liquid. Do you happen to see any other Discord callers
Not right
in
now.
our vicinity?
But folks, if you want to call into the Discord,
If you
pop in
do,
that waiting room.
while-
We'll drag you right in.
While he's gonna drag someone in, I'm gonna use this time to now talk about a very important upcoming event this Saturday, guys. Oh!
Yeah.
The 64X Expo of all expos starts this Saturday at noon.
You're going to want to get there like a couple hours early just to find parking and register though, dude. Be sure to check out the Anime Voice Actor Legends panel, DJ Doug Pound live. All that and more. Guests off the chain. You can be there too. Tune in. Turn on.
Okay, all right.
Whoa.
Okay, the cutscene's ending. Yeah, you gotta go.
Get your cosplay ready.
What? Oh, his head looked too skinny from the back.
Yeah.
Right? That's weird.
Because it is. Too small.
Get your cosplay ready. Be prepared to wear that cosplay out in the sun for, like I said, up to 2 hours just to find parking.
Minimum.
Then registration, maybe another 3. You're going to have burns. You're going to have blisters. So factor that in. You know, maybe you could be like the kid from Avatar Airbender who's all fucked up, you know. He's Fire Nation faced, right? He's, you know, plan for that because the blisters and the peeling, you know, it's not, that's on you.
Yeah, bring water, bring sunblock. There will be none on premises. You can see his piss stain.
Oh, is it a stain? Ew. It stinks. I'm having all kinds of flashbacks. Okay. I'm basically just in here getting items, right?
Yeah. It's a nice, like, little nostalgia trip, but
there's no map that's telling me. It's funny, it switches back to this old kind of map.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Oh, I guess it says to get up 2 floors, because I'm on B2.
Yeah, now you're done with this area, I think.
Okay. And I've got my rollback. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice feature.
Biggest thing at 64 Expo, no public restrooms.
No.
None.
There's been an issue with, you know, in these trying times, you know, but we've got it all taken care of. There are alternatives, you know. We make it work here at Mega 64. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
no, the attendees can figure it out.
Yeah. Well, Brian, they will. I mean, they'll have to. They certainly will have to. Oh shit! He's throwing grenades in here. How'd this thing get in the building, Brian? And how am I supposed to get past its head? Oh, I've got the Nikita for a reason, I bet. Hold on.
Yeah, you do have a.
I got RPGs though,
RPG.
already equipped. Come here, kitty. That's right, kitty.
Hey.
Shit, I don't have rations equipped. It said go for the legs. Should I aim for the leg? Oh, that's a fucking
Well, that
miss.
went right by it, yeah.
That was a fucking miss, yo. Damn.
Do you have chaff grenades?
Did the chaff work on him?
Turn on the electricity again? How?
Let's see. I probably missed it in the cutscene. We were talking about some dumb shit or another.
No, I've never heard that you can turn the electricity back on.
I picked up a big ass rocket right there.
Javelin?
Boom, a law. Is that a law? No.
No.
They call it something else in this. We'll use it though. Portable anti-tank rocket. And I got 3 of them. Let's buy some more ammo, shall we?
Oh yeah,
It's
you got
Drebin-
plenty of DB.
It's Drebin Wednesday, baby.
Discount.
Bye.
Ooh, we do have a caller.
Okay, let's have a talk.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, am I on the air?
Fuck.
Caller, you're on the air.
Fuck.
What up, Randy?
Hi, am I on the air? Hi, am I on the air?
Ranty. How's it going?
Good. I'm glad to be here for the 420th.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
Happy 420. Happy 420.
Happy 420, everyone.
I hope you're celebrating.
Well,
at
I
home.
thought
We have maybe we'll be sponsored next week by CBD gummies. These are the CBD gamer gummies. You can see the matrix code means it really works.
Are those still good?
that makes you better
These are
at
like
games,
so
right?
expired. Someone gave us these at PAX one year.
Yeah.
And I was like,
2016?
Ultimate Nutrition. Yeah,
think.
Yeah, they've steeped. They're better now.
Yeah.
they're gamer. You want to make it an official 420 with CBD gamer milligrams. You just want the gamer milligram dose.
Yeah.
I'm gamer dosing.
That's a standard,
Yeah.
I think.
You got a gamer
Yeah.
dose in these trying times.
Absolutely.
Staying at home, you got to keep your edge. What can we help you with, Ranty, on this
Well, I thought-
audacious day, 420?
I thought I would ask you because I have been working with my father on his bike about the bike you recently finished up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was really neat. I don't know much about it at all. I've just been, the hands to help with
But that's
refurbishing his. But yeah, it's been really fun. And seeing yours, it's really interesting, like especially the Hardy Daytona inspiration and the,
Oh yeah, I've thought about this
the-
thing for so
yeah.
long. It really was like cool to just finish it, but half of the fun. Actually, for me, it's more than half of the fun. Like riding is certainly fun. Like no diss on that.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. And I'm still definitely at this stage where it's like it's scary fun. But
Yeah.
the building portion of everything is always like the most fun for me. Like when I was finishing this, I was so tempted to like start looking on Craigslist for another crashed bike to like
Really?
start going on again. Yeah.
Really?
And then I was like I'm like, what am I doing? Like, fuck, slow down. Slow down.
well, I mean,
Hit that
yeah,
button.
come after October, once you have more spare time, maybe that's something you could do more.
Maybe, I don't know. I really like
What?
having a project and building stuff. Or maybe I gotta wait till the caution runs out.
You should be able. Oh, that's what somebody was saying. Okay, bring out the Mark II and have it hit the panel to your right, and I think it'll electrocute it. You see how the panel's on now?
Oh,
Where you turned it
over
off
there.
before? That's what Kato Kid was saying.
Okay, get the Mark II over there. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that might work. Do we have the Mark II?
We should. I don't know how to.
Here we
It's
go.
Mark III technically now, but yeah, that's a
Yeah.
suggestion there.
The Snatcher upgrade.
Dude, that'd be cool to build another bike for you?
Yeah, I
Like-
want to make like a bobber this next time. But then I thought like, nah, I'll just keep working on and changing the Nighthawk. I'll just keep fucking with it. Because I want to like raise the handlebars a little, and there's a couple things I'll probably like eventually like. I just keep changing on this bike.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that's cool. Have it be like an ever-growing project.
Yeah.
Because then you'll have to like.
Yeah.
You'll have to have space for 2 bikes.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I tend to do these hobby builds or creative projects like once, and then I move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid.
I get that feeling.
As many years as it took me to finish this. I mean, when did I get that? 06? 07?
You've had it for as long as I've known you.
So that's.
I met you in 07. Yeah.
That's 15 years?
Damn.
No.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
Just about. Yeah,
so-
you're right.
So that was, a 15-year project. Because I immediately started with the inspiration of the Hardy Daytona and all of this idea of, like, chop everything off it because it's a totaled bike.
Yeah.
And start, from scratch, basically. I had that inspiration and started immediately.
Yeah.
And then just,
How long did you work on it the first run, do you think?
Oh, I was, like, hardcore into it for probably, like, 2 months. And then I got to, like, maybe a skill level wall, honestly, with my welding.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
what I
That's
remember.
always how it goes for new hobbies.
Yeah.
Or not even like new hobbies, but new projects where you kind of like,
Elevator.
I don't know, burn yourself out.
Yeah, I
or
did.
you reach something like a skill wall where you're like, I need to, how much am I willing to invest in this? And then you end up letting it sit for like 14
Definitely.
years.
Oh, it sat for
Yeah.
many, many years just because, it was like, man, I put in like a month of fucking welding after work and on lunch breaks like every fucking day. And that got tiresome. So the finish work that I needed to be really fucking patient with, I just didn't have the patience with, and I kept putting it off and putting it off. Then I finally, during COVID, finished the gas tank.
Okay.
And coated it with a liner.
Oh, yeah.
So that it would, even the pinholes that the welding might have not covered are now sealed with this red coat kind of, liner made for gas tanks.
Damn. Were you arc welding?
No, just like a wire feed. Like we got a nice Miller wire feed gas welder at work.
Gotcha.
So I would just use that. And then once I finished that during the whole quarantine thing, because I just thought like, oh fuck, why not?
Yeah.
I started doing that again at lunch and after work and like banged it out, and then it held gas and it didn't leak.
Wow.
And I was like inspired to like, okay, now it's just the electrical. You got this.
And the engine was
And it
fine this whole time?
Engine was perfect because when it totaled, it wasn't in motion. The bike was not on. The bike wasn't running.
It wasn't.
No, so interestingly enough, the owner was transporting it in the back of a pickup truck that rolled. So the bike was stopped, strapped into the back of the truck.
Wow.
The look on your face.
Because I thought the whole thing was totaled. I'm like,
I
how
know.
the fuck did you do all that engine work?
Because then the engine work, if the pistons were in motion, things could have definitely been damaged if it was, rolled in that consideration. But because it was, stopped and just in the back of the truck, the fucking expensive ass, gauge cluster that I had to replace was all smashed to a million bits.
Sure.
The handlebars are all fucking bent. The gas tank's all dented in. The leather fucking seats ripped. The back plastic fender's all fucking cracked and broken. So I knew initially, because I got into this with my buddy Dan Soltero, shouts out, who he had me help him work on a couple of his little custom bikes. He had this one called the Swap Meet Hooker, Brian. Oh, she was a fucking beauty. Little gas tank or little ammo can battery box I helped him wire up. And like seeing how he built these and realizing like, wow, we have like the same skill level. Like I guess this is something I could do.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like talking about how like, yo, come to the swap meet with me, or just like look on Craigslist. I started always scanning Craigslist back in the day. Shouts out, ladies.
I'm so fucking happy.
This thing's just been like on ice until the pandemic. Once I kind of saw that too, like, oh, people are baking bread and shit, whatever. Oh, people are building bikes. Like, I saw this whole hashtag COVID bike thing on Instagram.
Yeah.
And realized, like,
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of people are, like, finishing their projects in quarantine.
You actually want the attention
Yeah.
on you.
I
That
do.
was what.
Because he's gonna attack Mark III if you don't distract him.
Oh, Mark III needs time.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
Gotta give Mark 3 time.
I
Gotta
hope
give
it
Mark
doesn't
III
restart
time.
the counter.
Oh,
But
you saw
yeah,
him?
that was
Yeah.
what.
I thought he saw me.
No, he saw Mark.
So you're familiar with the game here, Ranty, where we're
This game, not at all. I'm
No?
familiar
Oh.
with 2. I played the most, and then I played a little bit of 5.
Oh, okay.
But the franchise as a whole, I'm a fan of. It's just hard for me to get into this game specifically because I don't have a PS3.
I know, it's
And
so
then-
limited.
Yeah.
Oh no. I shot the Mark II. I committed self-death on the Mark II, Brian.
I think it stepped on it.
Don't clap for that. Oh!
If only you
Okay.
had those CBD gamer pills.
No, I didn't take them, man. I'm
That's why.
scared of the stuff. Just to have a little coffee.
Imagine the trance that would put you in.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, I took Alpha Brain for gaming a couple times.
You gotta wait for the Sigma Brain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the
Oh.
new guy is out. The new
New
brain
guy
needs
just
to
dropped.
come out.
That's right.
If a new guy is dropping, then the new brain needs to drop, and then
Yeah, the new brain is short. Yeah, soon to come.
then I can up my my pro game level. Start playing all the hot new hits. Like
It'll be the pro
Among
played
Us.
stream. Oh yeah, that one I just got a notification about that it's on sale.
Start Among Us streaming. Is it? You have to pay for Among Us? I thought it was free
I
to
thought
play.
it was free.
I don't know. Maybe the Switch you have to pay for it. I have no idea.
Oh.
Oh, he saw him again.
Yeah.
I thought
You have to distract him.
Well, I was like, let him chase me, Brian. That Ranty. You saw it.
I like that you're
I saw
doing
it.
nothing to stop him. He's gonna kick his butt.
Don't kick me.
I hope he blows up again.
Did I hurt you?
Yes.
Did I hurt you, little guy? No! Fuck! I don't want to hurt him. Fuck, Brian.
This is gonna be our Resident Evil 5 Chris moment.
Hey, pervert. Hey, pervert.
Fuck. Okay, alright. Well,
yeah.
what do you think, Ranty?
I think you've got it. I
think
think
he does.
third time's the charm.
Yeah, these things work themselves
Is this your third
out.
time? I don't know.
I think this is 3.
Yeah, this would be the third.
Yeah.
He's up here. He starts up here. So let me distract him with like a fucking rocket to
Yeah.
the face. Oh shit. Okay. He got down. God dang it. Okay. Rocket to the face. Ow. My face,
A
bruh.
rocket to the face should probably do it. Yeah, but you keep getting it in your face
Otacon said
too.
go for the legs. So
Do you
I
have health
better
equip? Yeah, you're good.
I better not go for the
Triple the legs.
Fuck, I
Oh,
missed.
God.
Not between the legs.
Woo. Come on, Snake. Get it together.
This isn't
Fuck
courtship.
me.
This thing walks with those
Stop
Austin
between the legs, bro.
dynamics.
I'm gonna hit the ground next to him.
Oh, no, it's bouncing off. There you go.
Oh fuck, dude, I ragdolled.
You just
It's
need
walking
to,
on its tippy toes.
I think you can throw out a chapter name and they won't be able to see you.
Okay, let's
Because
try.
they're all AI.
Oh, it's not here, right?
Oh, it might be in your backpack.
It's in my backpack. Let's go to the backpack. Right in the middle. I love how right in the middle of the fight you can always just check your backpack.
Video
out.
games rule for that. Or bullets. But yeah, that's cool that you finally were able to fix it. And then yeah, now I think it'll like even Andrew he's still doing the fine tuning. He's done with the bulk of the build, but now
Oh,
it's
of his
like
car stereo and that Lexus?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then incidentally, afterwards he had to do his truck. So he was like, "Oh, it was so much easier now to do my truck. I thought it would take me 10 times as long."
Oh, the audio?
To do the audio in his
system?
truck, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I rewired it, put some new amps, did a couple of things, and he's like, man, it was so much easier now with all the knowledge that I had from doing all the shit to do it again. So maybe if you're down, like, maybe in a year, I would see if you still have that itch. Oh, why wouldn't you bring him closer to the...
The Mark II, he was already spotted. Distract the gecko. I mean... I could keep throwing these, but his unlock timer isn't going down anymore. You see that?
Oh.
It's like it doesn't. He can't work with chaff.
You're right. Shit. Okay, so bullets to the legs?
Bullets, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Once he's done, and that'll just keep distracting him, I guess. Something with a lot of rounds. They bleed. Oh, Ranty, it's so gross. They bleed.
Yeah.
What
See
is
you in a
the-
second. Oh my god. What is that?
this?
Is that like an Ava?
Yeah, right? They grow this chicken leg in the lab. It looks like chicken foot, right?
It does.
Like transmission fluid.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like
Raiden.
Fluid, like video gamer fluid or whatever.
This is gamer girl
Gamer juice.
bathwater.
Yeah. Hot tub bathwater.
I would love it.
Oh man, I drink it.
Yo, look at his legs move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep applying pressure. This is torturous.
Reload now.
Uh-oh. He's doing a flip thing. I don't trust it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is when I get kicked.
Yeah, this thing moves a lot like those Boston Dynamics things or whatever they're called. Those freaky, like
No, but
robot
they're cute.
dogs.
But the viral video's cute.
They made them dance.
Yeah, to a song we paid for.
Yeah.
Which I love how everybody freaks out about, but I'm like, hey man, they made a fucking animatronic Spider-Man that can jump around for fucking
For Disney?
Avengers. Come on, you don't think that they can make a robot dog do a dance?
That's
Get
cool.
the
Yeah.
fuck outta
That's
here.
cool.
Those
I'm
things
a beast.
definitely aren't going to be militarized against you.
Oh, those things
For
are
sure.
militarized currently.
We'll see.
No.
We'll use it not on home. It's not our style to use stuff on home soil. We'll test it out in some other country.
Wasn't till last
People-
year.
You'll
Have
see
you-
some nation
have you seen-
destabilized in the future, and then there'll be these fucking.
People are already like pinpointing their weaknesses.
There'll be these Marpat fucking patterned Autobots running around like some other part of the world, and you'll go, that's weird. That looks familiar. The way that fucking dog put a chokehold on the child that looks fucking weirdly familiar in this war-torn environment. Big Boss is raising child soldiers, apparently.
Now you can.
What's the world coming to?
Now you can run out the door. You don't have to keep.
It's open. He's not being tortured again with the painful shooting of the legs. Sorry. Viewer discretion advised. The geckos should not be treated that way. Put them out of your misery.
Oh man. Well, Ranty Rose, any parting words for us before we let you go?
Well, I don't think so. I do want to put in every time I call, I seem to plug this, but I will remind everyone that Chainsaw Man is coming out eventually, and everyone should read it. The author has a new one-shot out in Shonen Jump. Very different speed than Chainsaw Man, but it's very well worth the read. So everyone, I think, should check that out. And Garrett, Bryan, if you ever get the chance, definitely try to read Chainsaw Man before the anime comes out. It is well worth
Read
it.
it before I watch it. God, you give me anxiety.
Well, we don't know. We don't know when it's coming out yet, so it might be
it's just
quite a long
announced,
wait.
But there's no date.
Yeah, just the trailer.
I will do one or the other. In all honesty, I will either read
Yeah,
it,
that's fair.
or I will watch it.
I
I'm not going to do both.
Someone had sent to the P.O. Box Doro Hidoro Volume 1, and I had read it after I watched the anime, but I liked that first season, that CG, like, Netflix version.
Yeah.
I liked that anime so much, I was like, I can't wait for version 2, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking read this manga. I haven't read a manga in a long-ass time, like Sandland.
Yeah,
or
plus
some shit.
Dorohedoro is, like, all the way done. It's finished.
Oh, cool. That's good to know, too, that it has an ending. We won't get some Berserk
And
status.
Chainsaw Man as well, at least for part 1.
Okay.
But I sent in earlier. I didn't send in Dorohedoro, but I did send in Chainsaw Man and a few others.
So it
so
is
if you,
here.
Yeah,
I knew
if
there was
you.
Okay, this is confirming. I gotta find it because I knew there was a copy of Chainsaw Man floating around here.
Yeah, I thought I saw one here
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago.
I'm gonna find that. Fucker.
It's like got a bright orange cover.
Yeah, and
hunt
his
it down.
face is on it. Cause I'll find out. Maybe Derek has it, cause he's like the comic guy.
Could be.
He snatches up all the comics.
Yeah, or like we're sorting stuff and cleaning up, and it's
Mhm.
shit, we just shove shit in corners or people's
Thought
offices.
I saw it upstairs.
I thought I did too.
But yeah, that's awesome.
I'm gonna look.
I want to
Yeah,
start
definitely.
watching Invincible.
Oh yeah, that
That new
image
Yeah,
comic that they
Yeah.
made into cartoon.
I have heard a lot of good things about that.
Same.
I read it in high school.
Yeah.
And I remember
that's
thinking,
cool.
I was like, I might be a little too mature for this. But I've heard a lot of good things about the show.
Nice.
I saw like so many memes about it that I got turned off because we were also kind of at the same time learning about like paid for viral marketing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely one. Of them.
And it was like, oh, the memes are so fucking generated for this show. Like I'm turned off by that.
Yep.
Oh, look who's here. The crying wolf.
That's how it's always been since Lonely Girl 14. It's all been like that. But yeah, so I mean, that's the thing though. Like, it genuinely looks good, and now people who have actually seen it that I care about their opinion have agreed that it's actually fun. I'm never gonna read the comic because it's too big. So hey, why not watch the show? I just want to watch. It's either that or The Boys. I just want to watch like gore porn right now. I want to watch. You know what I mean? Like that.
Well,
that
yeah,
kind of shit right now.
You get Shudder. There's like so many like horror movies.
That's what I
like,
hear.
Watch that Resident Evil thing. Like watch
Isn't Fear Street supposed to be really gory too?
Fear Street was good. I recommended Fear Street on the podcast. Yeah. The 3 Fear Street movies on Netflix. Brian, you don't have Netflix, but I don't know.
I can get anything. I just don't have Netflix.
The Boys is definitely will scratch that itch.
Yeah, I mean, I read the first 6 or 8 issues. I own the first, like on Wildstorm. I own all of those. But I didn't care when the show came out because I'm like, I don't know. Like, kind of what Kaito Kid in the chat said.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way.
Edgy comic heroes? Wow, no thanks. You know, like I like the book, but
there
I'm like,
can be only one, man.
I'm just
that is like
over it.
overwhelmingly my feeling too.
I got enough, room for Wolverine to be his edgy 90s self.
Yeah.
And that's like it.
Yeah. But for me, it's like I want something. What's great about these is that thankfully now they don't try to make shows run forever. They just tell the story, because they know that's better than trying to make a show run forever. Get your people hooked on a service rather than on one show and then sully the fucking name. So, with that in mind, with the fact that it's not on TV and it's all, on streaming apps where mature content can be, displayed with actual drama and levity instead of dumbing it down.
Yeah, like shows or series are where it's at.
Yeah.
Where like films are kind of limited in a way now.
I feel like that would be one of those shows where
I'm like dying.
It would genuinely be fun to watch. Like, I'm not looking for the great magnum opus or some new scratch your head thesis making fucking like exposition Kojima style comic book. I want superheroes to fucking gruesomely kill each other, and I want to watch it at the end of my day and have a fun time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just want a thriller.
I want a thriller. I want a slasher. I want to watch, like we watched, we should also talk about this, Garrett. We watched Old last week.
Oh, yeah.
All of us independently, and like...
That was great.
Yeah, man, like for me, that was perfect. Even though it wasn't like a gore movie or whatever, it's like, no, I wanted like a light little fun film that has its own self-contained story. I thought about it for a day or two afterwards, and it was like, cool, done. You know, like I don't.
You want a Shyamalan movie?
Yeah, I want to.
It was right up the Shyamalan alley.
It's okay when movies.
It had a premise that was like pretty basic.
He delivers what you want from him. Yeah.
I'm okay with shallow films sometimes, or even like whatever.
I like the cheesy, like almost like Resident Evil, the bad guys, the pharmaceutical company, kind of like, ideas behind like just how simple an 80s or I guess 90s schlock.
Yeah.
That kind of an idea is like it's the bad company.
Dude, like Hellraiser.
Oh no.
Like that shit, like
those elements of it, yeah.
Yeah, like that's the kind of thing that I'm looking for. Is that kind of like, ridiculous.
I love that Shudder service, man.
Yeah, I might
Trish got that. And, like, it's just so far I haven't run out of stuff.
That's cool, because I know you and I are from the same cloth when it comes to like horror movies. Like, I don't care if it's cheesy. If you get your point across, then I'm happy. So.
And there was a bunch of stuff that like I just never got to when I was really into horror.
Yeah.
And I was getting fucking horror magazine.
Fangoria.
I got this Rue Morgue and Fangoria and all that shit. I was like not getting to half of the stuff that I would read about or get interested in. So now I'm looking at the Shudder service, and it's like, oh, this is on here? Like, oh, fuck, I gotta watch it. I've always heard about this. Like, I gotta watch this.
Yeah. I think, honestly, it might even be better to just have, like, maybe 2 streaming services that you use for a while so that there are things that are new to it when you get to it. Because that's kind of what, like, every time a new streaming service comes out, I always think it's the greatest streaming service. Because there's a bunch of shit like you're just describing where I'm
You're
like,
just like, yeah, you haven't seen it
I
all.
did want to see this. Now I'm motivated to see it. But then when it's there permanently, I'm like, ugh. So I kind of feel like
you shy off it.
yeah. So but if I were to cancel it and then it's like, oh, I hear about like 5 shows, I'll write down those shows and I'll watch them later. You know, that might be a better way for me to deal with how I'm watching shows, because I haven't sat down and watched a new show since. Like, that wasn't these 3 Marvel
oh yeah,
shows.
well, like, yeah, the Loki thing and
Yeah, I haven't watched
Where'd
a
they come
new
from?
show since The Watchmen.
Oh yeah.
I watched I found this movie, The Phantom of the Paradise.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. I've still
Isn't
never
that a-
seen that. I've heard so many good
Isn't
things.
that a Brian De Palma movie?
Yes, it is.
People like when Eric and I talk about Brian De Palma all the time, and like it's really.
Is that Scarface?
Yeah, dude, and fucking Scarface, and what other movie did he do that was really big?
I was just thinking about that today. That's weird. I was thinking about De Palma.
He is either the biggest director that year or releases a movie that is so specific you will not even remember it. He did The Untouchables.
Carrie.
He did Carlito's Way. He did Carrie. Like
Carlito's Way is good too.
Yeah, like he did the first Mission Impossible. But Phantom of the Paradise was a movie
And Paul Williams.
Oh yeah, he did Snake Eyes,
Like-
which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
He's done a lot of movies, but yeah, what did you want to say about it? I don't want to talk all over what you
Oh.
thought of the movie, because not a lot of people.
I
have seen
absolutely loved it. Yeah, I mean, it's
like a musical, right? Or like an opera?
Yeah, it predates Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? Which
It does.
It kind of like primed the stage for it, but it's a combination of Faust, Phantom of the Opera, and the Portrait of Dorian Gray, all in like the best, campiest way ever.
Yep.
It is amazing.
So it's like a mashup of like these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like an operetta. It's everything's through song and through like
music.
Not quite a jukebox musical, right? But like they'll have songs that are not related to the plot, but very much the music of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Sort of like it's like a burlesque show almost.
Wow, and Paul Williams was a songwriter on there. Okay, I didn't know that.
See, I love Rocky
And he was in
Horror.
it.
He was in it. I didn't know
And
that
I'm
he was
like-
an actor too.
I think maybe I'm biased.
I don't
'cause
think.
I'm like,
I don't think he was.
like
I think he
this-
was in it. I don't think he was an actor.
He's been in other stuff. Sorry to cut you off here.
Yeah,
but
no, that's fine.
Specifically, Paul
Yeah.
Williams
Is,
has been in like a bunch of other weird shit that I've seen him in. Like he's an older actor that like you kind of see him in like weird roles. What were you saying, Garrett? Sorry.
I don't remember. I'm having trouble here with the. Whoa.
Yeah, this fight is one of my least favorite because it takes forever. He was in Rules of Attraction. That's how I
Was.
remember him. And then he's done a bunch of voices, a bunch of other shit. But yeah, it's sort of like a.
Oh, I'm out.
It's not. To call it a parody is not right, but it heavily takes inspiration from Phantom of the Opera. So there's like there's a guy who's like.
Yeah, I've seen all the imagery and stuff,
Yeah.
and I've known a lot of people
Oh.
who really like it. That's one I've never got around to
Stylistically,
see.
it is so distinct.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one I've never.
Very
gotten around to
aesthetically
see.
captivating. Well, add that to the list of recommendations if
I'll
you get
do
a
it.
chance to check it out.
I shall. Thanks. Thanks for
All
calling
right.
in, Ranty.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Yeah, that definitely was a cool movie. I was surprised that Ranty brought that up. I think you'll like it. It's probably on Shudder.
Yeah, if not on Shudder, like I think that's probably on one of the other many services. You gotta have them all. If you're a real fucking entertainment player, you got 5 streaming services.
Prime.
Minimum. Yeah, exactly. Brian, you just named it. What was that first one?
Prime.
Prime.
YouTube or Google Play. I don't know what the difference
No,
is.
no one pays for YouTube Red. But I'm saying go big with the granddaddy, the first one on the block, Netflix. Number 2. Number 3 spot, Hulu. What do you got for the kids? Disney Plus.
HBO.
Yeah, HBO Max, baby. That's your 5. Do we not even get to Amazon Prime? That's 6. What do you want me to keep going? Shudder.
7.
Boom.
Yeah,
if
it is
you're
on
a
Shudder.
big time player, you got 7 streaming services on your fucking deck.
That's
now
right.
I'm not flexing right now. I'm just telling you, like.
I got that CBS. I got that Peacock.
You imagine?
I got that MLB network.
You know what? I bet you
NFL Red Zone.
I bet you there's influencers out there that like create YouTube video review kind of content, and they like flex how many streaming services they have. Like, I have a say in how I feel about this season of The Boys because I have 7 streaming services. We counted them off on my previous episode. Click the link down below.
Affiliate links. It's all about YouTube.
Yeah, man. I listened to a really cool new episode of Mega 64, or I'm sorry, Mega Strange. The new Mega 64 team. It has evolved once again. I love what Derek and Johnny are doing with the show. And they talked a lot about some of that YouTube stuff with a prominent YouTuber lately. Like, it's interesting to really hear how that game works and like see it, like check his channel out, and I'm like, okay, fuck yeah, this is how it fucking goes.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, How to Be Famous on YouTube. Episode number 52. Check it out.
There's that link. This one right here.
Well, I've come to the failed mission screen.
Did you save?
We will save.
Okay.
But, I mean, we're already at 2 hours. Like, we'll come back next week, sharp as tacks, ready to take on this boss fight. The wolf will go down. Oh!
So what?
We sure do love you. We'll see you next time.
Let's get that smoke back.
No smoke. I can't breathe.
Stop. I can't breathe. Stop.
See you next week.
You can have one kiss. 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 You can have one kiss.
brother. Victor.
Yeah.